video, I'm going to teach you guys how to go from standard form to factored form using DESMOS. All right, let's look at this first example. It says y equals x squared minus 2x minus 8. First thing we're going to do is go to DESMOS.com, click on that button that says Open Graphing Calculator, and we'll type the function into that text box. Once you type in the function, you're going to find your roots on the graph. All right, so to find the roots, you're looking mainly at the x-axis, which is this axis right here. And you're simply asking yourself, where did the parabola cross over the x-axis? As we can see, it crossed right here at -2. So our first root is x equals -2. And it crossed at 4. So x equals 4. So those are my two roots, -2 and 4. Once you have your roots, you can simply write it in factored form. Now, originally, when you're given a root, you're technically supposed to make it equal 0. What? What does that mean? Well, basically, you see how it says x equals -2? The only way to make that -2 go away is by doing the opposite, by adding 2. But since it's an equation, whatever you do to one side, you're supposed to do to the other. So yes, we have 0 right here. But on the left side, we have x plus 2. Those are not like terms. So we'll leave it as x plus 2. That's going to be my first factor. But instead of going through that every single time, just simply take the opposite. So you see how this next root right here is a 4? What's the opposite of positive 4? -4. So it'll be x minus 4. And now I've written it in factored form. Let's look at another example. I have the equation y equals x squared plus 6x plus 9. I'll go ahead and go to DESMOS, type it in. Looking on my x-axis, I'm going to find my roots. But as you can see, it only crossed it right here at -3. So I technically only have one particular root. X equals -3. Now you can write the same root twice, simply because it's a parabola. And when you do that, what's the opposite of -3? Positive 3. So technically I'll have x plus 3 and x plus 3. But instead of writing the same exact thing twice, I'll just write it as a quantity squared, x plus 3 squared. Let's look at another example. Y equals x squared minus 4x. Go ahead and put that in your DESMOS. Find your roots. My root is x equals 0, and my root is x equals 4. Can you really take the opposite of 0? Not really, because you're not going to have a -0. So this is just going to be x. And then, of course, the opposite of 4 is -4. So my factored form will be x times x minus 4. And that's it.